Dang, is it like the Twilight Zone? Look what happened. Jones's party's motion to amend their complaint was denied. So let's read this. I'm gonna skip like the whole telling you like who is Baldoni and who is Stephanie Jones and all that stuff. So the complaint alleges while she was an employee, talking about Abel, while she was an employee of Jones Works, Abel joined with Nathan to launch a smear campaign to plant negative stories about Baldoni's co-star in the film, Blake Lively, in press outlets including the Daily Mail and the New York Post's Page 6, and to create negative content about Lively on social media platforms such as Reddit and TikTok. The complaint also alleges that Abel and Nathan engaged in a campaign to attack and disparage Jones, using many of the same tactics they were using against Lively in order to eliminate Jones as a competitor and to siphon away her clients for themselves. Okay. Among other things, the complaint alleges that Abel and Nathan contrived to have the Business Insider publish a hostile article about Jones, which was intended to have Jones Works clients, including Baldoni and Wayfarer, and their relationship with Jones Works. The article, published by Business Insider on August 15, 2024, was highly critical of Jones and referenced and amplified an anonymous disparaging website, Stephanie Jones Leaks, which had recently been posted online. Abel and Nathan worked in concert with persons identified in the complaint only as Joan Doe's 1 to 10 to publish that website, and a second defamatory website posted in September 2024 named www.stephaniejoneslies.com. The complaint asserts 8 causes of action. The first cause of action asserts that Abel breached her employment agreement with Jones Works, and the second cause of action asserts that Nathan, Baldoni, and Wayfarer tortuously interfered with Jones Works' employment agreement with Abel. The third cause of action alleges that Wayfarer and Baldoni breached the public relations agreement that they had with Jones Works. That is going to be so easy to prove that, like, no. Because how many times was freaking Jamey Heath going, like, do you capiche? Do not contact, like, freaking Stephanie Jones bombed that. That is not, like, when the client is telling you do not contact, then you do not contact. She breached by her actions, man. Of course the client doesn't want to stay with her. Like, this is sensitive information. But that's just my opinion. That's just me as a bystander, like, looking at it. I'm going like, oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely. So punitive damage are available only if the defendant acted with malice, violence, oppression, or wanton recklessness, or the act complained of partakes of a criminal wanton nature. The Jones parties do not identify any actual damages they suffered from the alleged eavesdropping, nor do they allege facts that would establish an entitlement to punitive damages. They also do not seek injunctive relief. So the conclusion is that the court need not reach the other arguments raised by the parties. The Joneses parties' motion to amend is denied. The clerk of the court is respectfully directed to close docket number 191. So ordered. What does this mean for Van Zandt, though? I want to know. Can't wait till, like, one of the attorney content creators, like little girl attorney, not actually Golden, Teresa, somebody please talk about this. Can't wait. Bravo, Limon finally woke up.